Hello and welcome to my review of the JJRC H6C Quadcopter. Okay, let's start with the box. Here it is. Nice picture of the quadcopter on the front and some information, camera, 2.4 GHz transmitter, does 360 flips, night lights, 4 channels, 6-axis gyro, and on the back just a couple of pictures. Shows you can get it with blue or red, and it's 13.4 centimeters square. This just goes through what sort of controls it does. 350 milliamp battery, takes about 50 minutes to charge. That's pretty accurate from what I've found so far. I haven't tested distance yet, I've only flown it around the house and in the garden so far. And it requires 4 AA batteries for the current controller, which are not included. The controller is detailed on this end. It shows you what all the buttons do. The left stick is for throttle up and down and for turning, like so, and the right stick is for forward and sideways, like strafing basically. The right trigger button you press and then use this to do flips in different directions. You can do the trim with these buttons, and you take pictures, take videos, and turn the lights on and off with these buttons. Okay, let's take a look inside the box. Quite a cheap sort of packaging inside, as one would expect with this, and some instructions. Let's move that out of the way. Let's go through these quickly. That's just a sort of quick start type thing. And that's the same but in a language I do not understand. I assume Chinese. And this is in English and Chinese. So the English side goes through quite good detail. There's a few sort of translation errors like you expect with most of these sort of products, but basically all questions are answered in that. Let's have a look at the thing itself. Okay, we get a little bag of goodies. We have a USB charging cable. This is slightly not very intuitive because it's got a light in it, but the light comes on when it's charged. So when you plug it in, it looks like nothing's happening, but after 50 minutes the light comes on to let you know it's done. Usually they are the other way around, but you know. And you get some spare propellers, because you will end up breaking them. This is a small USB reader for the memory cards that you get included, and then there's some little feet to go on the bottom. I think that's if you take the prop guard off, which I will not be doing. And this is a little tool for removing the props to put new ones on. The controller kind of reminds me of a cheap version of a Xbox 360 controller. It's very lightweight without the batteries. I've put the batteries in now, so it doesn't feel quite so flimsy. It takes 4 AA's. On the front you have 2 sticks. One sprung to the middle, one not, because this is the throttle one, so you can leave it in certain throttle positions. So this makes the quadcopter fly up and down. This makes it turn left and right. And this is fly forwards, backwards, fly right and left, which is like strafing. These buttons have other functions as well. You can take pictures with that one, start and stop video with this one. One of these two turns the lights on and off. These ones adjust the trim so that if it's like creeping forwards, you can tap back until you get it to sort of set a nice steady hover, so you just adjust with that. There's two buttons here. This one adjusts the rates, so you have 25, 50, 75 and 100%. That basically just means that it's more responsive, so at first put it on 25%. Once you get used to flying it around and the controls, you can up it. If you go straight to 100%, the thing will zip around like a mad thing and you will crash it and probably break it. This button enables flip mode, so you press it and then press a direction on this stick. So down does a back flip, like so. Forward is front flip, left is round to the left, right is round to the right, fairly self-explanatory. You have a LCD screen here, which if I turn it on, pressing this button here, you can see what it displays. This is the battery life of the batteries in the controller. You get a little indicator here telling you the signal strength between the controller and the quadcopter. The percentage here shows you the throttle that you're inputting, and these little indicators here show you the trim level, so as you adjust the trim you actually get a little bar going along here so you can remember where it was. And you just press that to switch it off again. Okay, here is the quadcopter itself. Comes with the prop guard already on in the box. You have white props at the front, black at the back, which helps identify which way it's facing if you don't have the lights on. The camera is mounted on the front, as you can see just in here. It's got a slight downward angle, but not too much, so you have to be sort of slightly above things that you're trying to film with it. There's a battery in the back which you can just pull out. He says I did pull it out earlier. It's quite fiddly. The prop guard kind of gets in the way. There you go. So you get this is a sort of standard battery for these quadcopters. It's a 3.7 volt, 350 milliamp battery, very tiny. And you can get these very cheaply, spare ones. They're like a couple of pounds each pretty much. And it simply slides in. There's a little sort of bends slightly and sort of holds it in place. So it's not going to fall out while you're flying around. Like so. You just slide it back in. And then there is no on-off switch, so to turn the quadcopter on, you just connect the battery up like so. And that prompts the lights to flash. So let's give it a test, shall we? Okay, so the lights are flashing. We'll turn our controller on and then do up and down on the throttle, and that will pair it. And now it's ready to go. So let's try and show you the rates. So you get 1, 2, 3 and 4 beeps to let you know which one you're in. So we'll start on 25%, and we'll start with just moving it forwards, backwards, left and right on the right stick here. And just to demonstrate that when you turn this, it spins around. Now I am a complete novice with this thing, so please do bear that in mind. This is the first one of these I've ever bought, and I've only flown it twice so far. Two battery charges I've gone through. blown the box across the room. Okay, so to start videos, take pictures, if I want to take a picture, I press up on the D-pad and it indicates that by flashing the camera image there. If I want to start recording, I press down and the camera icon stays on, indicating it's recording. So I'll show this quick video just now, edit that in to show you what the video is doing. I'll show this quick video just now, edit that in to show you what the video is doing, and you'll hear that bit of me speaking twice. I'll turn that off. To turn the lights off, you press the left button. It doesn't turn them all off, you still get these ones, like the sort of eyes at the front, but it turns the underneath ones off like so. Let's just switch that off, and then this will become, it will lose its pairing obviously, and then switch off. You just unclip that. It does come with a memory card for the camera. It's 2 GB and it comes already in the camera. You just slide that out. Oops. It says throwing it on the floor, so it simply slides into the camera on the bottom. A little bit fiddly, but it's nice that you get one with it, and a USB thing to be able to transfer the files easily to your computer. Now, I haven't timed the flight yet, but it's somewhere around 7 minutes or so, I think you get flight time. When you use the camera, that is significantly less. Probably don't get more than about 5 minutes when using the camera, from what I found so far. So I'll definitely be investing in some more of these batteries. I will continue trying to fly this a bit better, and hopefully I can add in some footage of me flying it outside and not crashing it. Okay, so overall I would definitely recommend the JJRC H6C as a good beginner's quadcopter. It comes with this protective cage already installed, so you don't have to worry about snapping blades and stuff. I've given it a properly good test so far. Had a few bashes and crashes. There's a couple of little nicks on some of the props, as you can see, but nothing has broken so far. I mean, you get the spare props anyway, so. But it's a very neat little thing. It's very easy to fly. It has a camera which has decent quality. So, you know, for the price I paid, which was around £27, shipped from GearBest, that's the name. There's a slightly newer version available now, which apparently has headless mode, which is about £30. The controller, although feeling a little bit cheap, fits in your hands quite nicely. If you're used to games console controllers, then this will feel right at home rather than a big traditional remote control unit, and it does its job very, very effectively. I've just ordered some spares for this, and everything is easily available and is very, very cheap. Spare sets of props were £1 for, I assume, 4. I bought 2 sets of those, and I bought a spare cage just in case this breaks. It's got a lot of flex to it, so it's very sturdy, this, but in case I break it, I have ordered a spare one, and that was also about £1. I also bought some spare batteries, because these only last about 6 minutes or so, which is not very long. I ordered, I think, another 3 of these, and they were around £2.20 each. And a little charger which can charge 4 batteries at the same time, which was about £2.50. So little extras are available for these very, very cheaply. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. Can't wait for my other batteries to get this. I can actually fly it for more than a few minutes at a time, because it takes about 45-50 minutes for the battery to charge up between flights, which is slightly frustrating. But at least with this model, it has removable batteries, so you can switch them out, which is good. I'm quite liking these quadcopters, so I'm going to be using this one a lot more, hopefully getting decent at flying it. I'm quite looking forward to getting something maybe a little bit bigger, like the Cymer X5C or something along those lines, and giving that a go. I also have bought a Cheerson CX-10 as a replacement for the Liansheng LS111 I have that broke. So when that arrives, along with the spares for this, I shall probably do a quick review on that as well. And you never know, I might move up to something a bit bigger and a bit more expensive. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to go and get a Phantom yet. They're quite expensive. But something like the Cheerson CX-10, which also has like the GPS lock and return to home, and is sort of like a cheaper version of the Phantom, and I might be able to attach my SJ4000 to that, maybe get a cheap eBay gimbal. But for the moment, thanks for watching.